Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. We're reviewing a lot of phones from Nokia and Huawei and revisiting the original OnePlus Nord this couple of weeks. But today, we're going to compare Samsung S10e versus Sony Xperia Mark 2. One of our viewers requested this, so I thought it would be helpful. Samsung S10e is my well-loved 2-year-old phone that I used to record my personal YouTube channel because of its awesome video recording capability, while Sony Xperia Mark 2 is Sony's flagship right now that tries to emulate the professional camera in manual mode. We will compare both photos and videos and see what the differences are and who's better. Who will win? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Today we're going to compare Samsung S10e and Sony Xperia Mark 2. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Today we're going to compare Samsung S10e and Sony Xperia Mark 2. On our first test, the audio, I think both S10e and Xperia 2 has clear and loud voice. I also hear the background noise on both phones. So both of them has good and bad qualities, so it's a tie for me. On our first shot, I took a picture of our studio plant. There's nothing wrong with both images. I think S10e exposes the plant pretty well, while Xperia Mark 2 took a more dramatic approach. The Xperia Mark 2 looks like an image taken from an SLR, so Xperia 5 is the winner here. On this shot, I'm looking for sharpness and both phones are tacked sharp in the middle. I love the exposure of S10e, but at the same time I love the look of the Xperia Mark 2. It looks more professional. It's a tie for me. Hey, just a side note, if you love camera comparison videos, please subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. On our next shot, I took a photo of our backyard and you will notice difference in white balance. S10e is siding to a cooler tone, while Xperia 2 is warmer. Although the warmer look is better, this is sunrise around 8 AM, so S10e makes more sense to me. Xperia 5 looks like a sunset to me, so S10e is the winner here. On our next shot, I took a photo of our living room, and right away I noticed that Xperia 5 is better in exposing the darker area of the scene. Although on our previous images, S10e exposes the subject more on good lighting condition, Xperia 2, maybe because of the newer sensor, was able to expose darker areas better. Xperia 5 is the winner here. On our next shot, I'm checking the image noise. Both phones look good, and even the texts are super clear. But if you zoom in, you will notice that S10e is a little noisier than Xperia Mark 2. So Xperia 5 is the winner here. Are you guys ready? Now we're going darker and darker. Next shot is low light, and although in some shots Xperia 5 might be exposing the darker areas better, but on low light situations, S10e just outmaneuvered Xperia Mark 2. It is brighter and more usable, so S10e is the winner here. And of course, the low light test won't be complete if you don't do the extreme dark conditions. Samsung S10e just outclassed Xperia Mark 2 in extreme dark conditions. I think you can do better on Xperia 5 in manual mode, but on this test, we will all do it fair in auto mode. So S10e is the winner here. Next is portrait shots, and I'm glad to tell you that either of these phones, you will be happy with the result. S10e applies a little bit of sharpening, while Xperia 5 is that classic, natural look, and my face is a little lighter too. It's a tie for me. On our next shot, I took a photo of our tree and the sky. Samsung is notorious on altering the color of these things. I know it, but on this photo, I'm glad that both phones are neck to neck. Both of them render the trees and the sky pretty good. Good job for both phones. It's a tie for me. Next, I want to check who's managing the shadows better, and I took a photo of our rusty light bulb. Clearly, S10e exposes the darker area of the subject better than the Xperia Mark 2, so S10e is the winner here. And lastly, versatility. Both phones have wide and ultra-wide shots, but only Xperia Mark 2 has the dedicated zoom and telephoto camera. So Xperia Mark 2 is more versatile. We're testing the video stabilization and we're walking. And now we're running. We're walking again. And we're running. Okay, before another viewer will negatively comment and say how good their phone is, I have no doubt you have a good phone, either S10e or Xperia 5 Mark II. I will explain the method. So I'm holding both phones with no tripod or gimbal, so the shake you see is coming from my hands and body. This is a great and natural test compared to others that's putting the phones on a tripod. And 1080 recording, which is the default for both phones, Xperia 5 Mark II is more stabilized. Now we're testing the autofocus and lighting variation. On our last test, autofocus is fast for both phones and good in exposing different light variation. It's a tie for me. So what is GadgetRevNow's verdict? I enjoyed this camera comparison video and I thought it was evenly matched. Samsung S10e exposes the photos better, has good white balance, better in low light and extreme dark conditions, and better in exposing shadows. While Xperia 5 Mark II is more dramatic, better in exposing darker areas, better in managing image noise, more versatile, and has better video stabilization. I think if you own any of these phones, you're already a winner, but for the sake of this test, I think the winner is Sony Xperia 5 Mark II. For multiple reasons. I think it produces really great dramatic photos, it's more versatile thanks to the telephoto lens, and more stabilized in video. S10e came super close because it has better low light capability, but you can always dial in the shutter speed in manual mode for Xperia 5 Mark II. More work but same result. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. We're posting videos of gadget reviews, comparisons, photography gears, and tips. The goal of this channel is to review and compare devices as simple as possible, concise, and friendly. Don't forget to drop your comment, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.